this is Jodi. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to make this quick and creative card using the stamp set Crazy About You. Now I've got it as a Mother's Day card. The stamp set is so versatile. It's got lots of different greetings in here, so you could use this flower and leaf to make pretty much any kind of card you need. So let's go ahead and get started. My card base is Melon Mambo, and it's 8.5 by 5.5 inches. And then I have a layer of Whisper White, and this one is 5.25 by 4 inches. I'm going to do some stamping on here with a photopolymer image. So what I'm going to do is slide my paper piercing mat right under my scrap paper. That's going to give me a little bit of a cushion, which I found is really helpful with photopolymer. I'm putting it under my scrap paper because I'm going to stamp off. You can see how the leaf images are stamped off the edge of the paper a little bit, and I don't want to get ink on the piercing mat. So this is Old Olive, and as I said, the leaf image from the Crazy About You stamp set. And I'll just set my ink off to the side here. So I'll tap it on there, and I'm going to stamp the image 1, and then twist it a little bit, and 2. And that way I'll get some variation in the color of the Old Olive. Ink it up again. This one I'll put up higher, and go 1, and then swing 1 down over here with 2. So you can see that great solid image you get with the photopolymer when you have that pierce mat underneath. Now with photopolymer images, you do want to clean your stamp right away just to help prevent some of the staining that might occur. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this is take a piece of the Hello Honey ribbon, and I'm just going to tack a little bit, put a little bit of adhesive right there in the center so I can tack it down like that. And then I will fold this over, put a little adhesive there and fold it in, and a little adhesive there and fold that side in. So I can just look at it a little bit, make sure it's straight. Then I'm going to take, actually I'm going to go ahead and put this on the card. So we'll just put the adhesive in the corners a little bit in the middle and attach that right to that Melon Mambo card base. Now this is a little strip. This is 3 3/4 of an inch by 1/2 of an inch, and I already ran through the polka dots, so you can see there's an embossed image on there. And then I'm just going to use my scissors, cut in the middle first, and then go up to that center cut from each corner to make a little flag banner. And then I will put some adhesive on the back of this and attach it. I'm going to overlap just slightly on the ribbon like that. Okay, now I had the images Happy Mother's Day that come in the Crazy About You set like I did on here. If you don't have use for a Mother's Day card, you could take any greeting you want. This one says birthday greetings, and you could just stamp that over on the side here too. So you can make it any type of card you need. Now for the flower image, I again inked up the large flower with Melon Mambo, and I stamped this 3 times onto some Whisper White cardstock. Definitely use that piercing mat underneath to give that little foamy cushion. Then I hesitate to call this a quick and creative card because I did something I never ever do. I cut each of these flowers out, and that's really putsy for me. But at first I just did it with this. So I just had, you know, the solid image here, stuck it down. I was like, yeah, you know, that's okay. But when you add these other layers, it just really makes the card pop. It just creates such a pretty focal point. So yeah, so I went ahead and cut. I forgot on the big one too. I just take the bone folder a little bit and curl those edges. There is apparently a punch for this large one, which I thought I owned, but when I went to grab it off my shelf, I didn't have it like I thought I did. So I cut all 3 of these layers out. And it really didn't take that long. I just didn't want to make you watch it on the video. So I did it ahead of time. So I'm putting dimensionals between these 2 layers. And I'll stick down like that. So you can tell that depth and dimension there with those layers. It really does make a big difference. The last thing I'm going to do on this card is add one of our candy dots. These are the Regals. I'm going to take a crushed curry candy dot and just put that right in the middle. Those are sticky on the back, so they're real easy to use. So a quick and creative, fun, bright spring card. Thanks so much for watching. For daily creative inspiration or to place an order, visit my blog. You can also find me on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram.